So I'm gonna ask you guys to dig into another tune, man. It's what are you gonna play for us now?
We're going to play a Pat Metheny piece entitled James.
All right, this is the Dan Baker Trio on Acoustic Songs Live on WNJR.
One, two, three.
nice. Man, I haven't heard you guys. I can't believe I haven't heard you guys live. I think I maybe heard you a few years ago when you first were like starting to get the jazz thing going.
Yeah, I think
up
so.
at
The hotel, maybe.
at the hotel.
Yeah.
It was like right when you had the jam thing starting around that period.
Yeah, I don't think Mike lived here then, man.
No, and then I moved to Kansas City. And
Yeah, that's right, man.
then I
That's
came
it.
back. And, you know, a lot of good jazz out in Kansas City. You know, just,
That's where it's from, man.
the what's the name of the place? It's the Musicians Union building where everybody, after they're done playing the gigs, they all go there and have jam sessions after the gigs. So it starts at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Wow, that still goes on, huh?
And it lasts till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and everybody goes there. It's supposed to be phenomenal. Like when jazz musicians are gigging in town, that's where they go. So you never know who's going to show up. You know, it's a tradition. So I wouldn't consider myself a student of jazz history, but somewhat. You know how it all came. You know, blues more than jazz all came out of the Delta one way or another, and up from New Orleans and kind of spread out. And you know, Kansas City and Pittsburgh also had a pretty decent jazz scene going at one point in time.
Pittsburgh's very important in the jazz and just the people that were from Pittsburgh, you know, and the influence they had on you know, some of the people, you know, that they're the biggest names in jazz. You know, most of them had somebody from Pittsburgh behind them, like Ray Brown or
Mhm.
you know, or any of those guys. You know, Mary Lou Williams, Ahmad Jamal.
He was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Ahmad Jamal's from Pittsburgh.
Who else?
George Benson, of course, and
Yeah, the one drummer I'm thinking of from Pittsburgh. That the one guy, he still lives in Pittsburgh. Right?
Roger Humphrey.
Robert Humphreys, yeah.
Yeah, Humphreys, but this
Yeah.
guy actually, this guy
Art Blakey.
Blakey and the
Art
Jazz
Blakey, yeah.
Messengers, yeah,
Art
and
Blakey.
was it
Yeah.
was it McCoy Tyner or one of the guys? I'm trying to think. There was another piano player that.
Earl Father Hines is from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Earl Father Hines, Earl Garner. from
Earl
Pittsburgh.
Garner, yeah, Misty,
Misty,
yeah,
yeah.
that was the things that stick out in my mind.
Dan
and-
Turntine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I remember having an old '78 Stanley Turrentine. My dad, my dad, my dad, he's a jazz drummer, and the connections to the jam funds and so forth. But I didn't realize how big it was, in the Pittsburgh area until I started kind of rapping with him. He thinks you guys are the greatest thing. So, and he knows, because when he lived down in Florida, he would go to Harrah's Pub every Sunday, and Dr. Lonnie Smith had a regular gig there, like he played there 3 nights in a row, and so he has given it the Bell's seal approval, Dan Baker Trio.
Right on, man.
So if as far as like the whole jazz scene, what's happening now, I know like playing, it seems like there are less places to play in just in general. There used to be the Balcony.
Yeah.
Cardillo's. And Cardillo's is
Yeah.
now, more of like a songwriter type
Right.
place.
Dallas is
Listening
going.
room.
Dow's, yeah.
Yeah, Dow's.
Grill.
Yeah. What
Lifties
about
doesn't do it anymore.
the Lifties? Is no,
Well, it's there. They don't do jazz
they
anymore.
don't do jazz anymore.
Very periodically. Like Sean Jones can probably get a gig there, but that's about it.
Well, Little E's, where we just
Little
played.
E's.
Little E's, yeah. Little E's is probably the most happening jazz club in
Nice
Pittsburgh.
little club on Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Liberty Avenue. Yeah, we were there 2 Saturdays ago, 3 Saturdays ago. It was
Oh.
great place.
Cool. Well, man, like that's a mission, man. It's like you guys, this is world-class jazz, man. You guys are playing, and there should be more places that support it. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, the tune that you just did, Pat Metheny, cool stuff. I remember I went to Graffiti and saw Lyle Mays.
Wow, there's a place that's going.
Lyle Mays played at Graffiti, and that was
Wow.
a really cool show.
I bet.
I